part of his campaign, as part of his strategy to win the presidential election, President Donald Trump decided to appeal to the so-called silent majority, blue-collar, middle-class Americans who are afraid of their jobs disappearing or being taken away. And the coal industry is a huge part of that so-called silent majority. The coal industry is slowly dying year by year, and coal miners are afraid of their jobs being taken away or disappearing. And so Trump heavily appealed to the coal miners in his 2016 campaign rhetoric. And he has followed through on his promise to try to save the coal industry. President Donald Trump this year claimed that he saved 50,000 coal jobs, but that's a little bit of an exaggeration. According to a Newsweek article written January 17, 2018, only 1,200 jobs have been created in 2017. So it's a start, but not the numbers that Trump wanted or said he delivered on. So now we must ask ourselves the question, how can Trump improve the coal industry in 2018? And we can see that he can do that by standing with the coal companies 100%, and that he has already started to do that. And we can see this for three main ways. First, we can look at how Trump is repealing environmental regulations that the Obama administration put in place. Second, we can look at how Trump is rolling back worker protections. And finally, we can look at how Trump is harming competitors to the coal industry. And for all of these three ways, we can see that Trump is standing by the coal industry 100%, and that is how he will improve it. But first, we must take a look at how Trump is repealing environmental regulations put in place. One of the reasons why the coal industry is dying is what they claim are excessive regulations. Regulations that they claim are hurting their profit margins. Regulations that they say are stopping them from making the profit they could and are harming their ability to hire new workers, or even in some cases, forcing them to fire workers. And Trump wholeheartedly agrees with this claim that these regulations are unnecessary and is standing by the coal industry 100% on this idea. According to a Hill article written February 16, 2017, Trump got rid of a regulation that protected waterways from being contaminated by coal industry waste. And even though this could harm the surrounding area because it was supposed to protect the waterways, Trump has decided to stand by the coal industry 100% and see that they don't have to pay money to make sure that the waterways aren't contaminated, ensuring that they will make more money because they don't have to pay to make sure it isn't contaminated, therefore standing by the coal industry 100% on this idea. But it's not just environmental regulations that Trump agrees with that they aren't necessary, but it's also worker protections and regulations. Once again, the coal industry claims that these regulations are unnecessary and too excessive for them. They claim that they are too burdensome for them and that they hurt their profit margin and that they don't need them. They should just streamline these regulations to make sure that these companies make more money so they can hire more people and they don't have to fire more people. And Trump, again, wholeheartedly agrees with this claim that worker protections are unnecessary and too burdensome. And he agrees with them and is supporting the coal industry 100%. According to a Newsweek article written on December 16, 2017, Trump has rolled back a regulation that stated that tried to prevent coal miners from getting black lung disease. Now, whether this regulation Trump really believed it was unnecessary or not is going to help the coal industries by repealing it, because now they don't have to worry about their coal miners trying to prevent them from getting black lung disease, meaning they can make them work longer hours. Meaning that Trump is supporting the coal industry 100% by getting rid of this regulation and ensuring that they will do better in 2018. And finally, we have to look at how Trump is harming competitors to the coal industry in 2018. Solar energy is an up-and-coming alternative source of energy for America and could, in the future, be a legitimate competitor to the coal industry and other fossil fuels. But Trump has tried to stifle that growth by, according to a Guardian article in January 24, 2018, placing a 30% tariff on imports coming in that help build solar panels. Now, Trump claims that it's because China is using shady business practices in order to sell these components needed to make solar panels, but whether or not that's truly his intention or his idea, this tariff of 30% will harm the solar industry immensely and ensure that they don't sell as much solar panels as they could. Furthermore, it will harm the solar industry by getting rid of 24,000 jobs, ensuring that although it's not going to eliminate the solar industry, it will slow it down and help the coal industry maintain a higher percentage of the market for energy, therefore supporting the coal industry 100% and improving it in 2018. So today, we have looked at the question, how can Donald Trump improve the coal industry in 2018? And we can see that he has already started to do that by standing with coal companies 100% of the way. And we have seen that he has done this through repealing environmental regulations put in place by the Obama administration, by rolling back worker protections, and by harming the competitors to the coal industry. Now, Trump in 2016 claimed that he was going to revive the coal industry, and he's started to do that. 1,200 jobs may not be 50,000 as he claimed, but it's a start. And by standing with the coal companies 100% in the future, he's ensuring that the coal companies will be improved in 2018.